MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on. So striding forward now, Dylan Moore. He will lead this one off today. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Mariners will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. Cain runs. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup.
And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Mike Moustakas. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Looking up is Haniger. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Lewis is there, 2 gone. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He's put on quite a hitting performance over the last month, batting over 300, so he's certainly making a case for a batting title as the season wears down. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's really struggled 0 for 10. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Another full count pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. And he popped him up. Coming in is Haniger. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. Haniger is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. At the plate, Joey Gallo looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And down. Down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Cain runs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Evan White, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. In now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Inside, he misses ball 4. Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. Well, as we've discussed, he's easily been one of the league's best bats, but his production has been merely good, not great, over his last. And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. To the plate now, Eric Thames to first, reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. We talked about his strong hitting earlier in the broadcast, but he's really been on another level over his last 10 games with an average over the 400 mark.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo. Now at the plate, Tim Lopes. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
At the plate now, Mitch Haniger. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Striding in once again, Rougned Odor, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Murphy finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Kane is retired, 2 down now. And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Lewis is under this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Rangers. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So it was a strikeout swinging. Anthony Santander is retired to kick off the inning.
2-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Thames over to his left. And no one will track it down. Fastball
Nope,
too high. Ball 4. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard to the right. The payoff pitch one more time. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Lewis. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame. Bottom of the inning now, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Taylor Williams comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. This is popped up. Crawford is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Eric Thames. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. Going back is the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Jake Cave. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Well, the Rangers add on thanks to this solo. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Tim Lopes. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Odor is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be...
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
The relay, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. To second for one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So the Rangers' batting order turns over and set to go. Lorenzo Cain, he's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. Line toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but... Striding forward now, the Mariners' cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He went down on strikes last time up.
1 ball.
Keeping
2
it
strikes.
down here as it's to 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
2-1 to count. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled off. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7. Brett Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. Mike Moustakas will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Lopes will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Popped him up. Crawford ranges back and he has it for out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jake Cave. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. Dan Altavilla enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. And with a few knocks on the day, there's no doubt that he's in the midst of a final push for a batting title.
Absolutely, and he's going to put pressure on the guys in front of him. He's trying right now, multi-hit game. If he's able to work another knock in here, don't think those guys in front of him, whether it be 1, 2, it doesn't matter. They're certainly checking the box scores when they get back to the hotel or their apartment.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrews.
1 ball, 2
Ball and
strikes,
2
yeah.
strikes to the Rangers shortstop. The 1-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Evan White. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Digging in, Kyle Lewis. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Kyle Lewis is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ballgame. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Lewis. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Haniger.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Dylan Moore, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Gallo is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Last chance for the Mariners. Just hung in there on that one. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. For Game 1 of the National League Division Series, the Chicago Cubs combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-1.